Hello and welcome. Right, you can see that also the other thing is that when I did the upgrade and I changed the map, I did wonder this after I'd done the recording last time. I thought, has it done anything else? We've always had the icon, we didn't have these before. So Mana Stones and the Lime Station. Let's have a bit of a look and see. Yeah, so it's completely different to what we saw. Yeah, because it wasn't proper. I didn't quite have the map right. So this is Mana Stones. We did see most of it. Yeah, this bit here was okay. So yeah, I thought we'd just quickly, before we start doing the weeding, we'd like do this as well. And have a proper look and show it in all its glory. Now, yeah, there was just, yeah, the grate was missing this all. Yeah, everything else here was, no, the hedge and that was missing. It's amazing, isn't it? And a few little bags. I think it's weird, isn't it? It's not something I would have ever guessed. Another grate there as well. So what is this? This is Watermill Market and Vouilly Watermill. Well, that we knew about. Right, so now the Monastery of Castille. Yeah, we did see most of this. Just, yeah, I don't think the little trees were there. There was no bits of grass there. So let's have a proper look. Oh, no, this detail was definitely not there. Yeah, that is definitely completely different to what we saw. Tree was not there either. You see, and yeah, I didn't know, obviously, about... it's a little bit like when you get map updates. Not all of them require you to have a new save. So that I'd always have to be prompted by JM Gaming for that type of one. So to begin with, I felt a bit bad. But I thought, well, not really. You're not... How are you supposed to guess that you're supposed to do and need a new save? You need to be told by any map maker, don't you, really, that you need a new save? And yeah, wow, this is completely different. Wow. The monk is still there, contemplating with his twin brother over here. Yeah, I didn't notice. So like, yeah, well, no, it's difficult, isn't it? I mean, the trouble is with any kind of game and any kind of map, beautiful detailing. You've got to try and conserve. I did talk about gardens. Here we go. So wow. Completely different. When I said JM Gaming had been busy in that week, I wasn't kidding, was I? It really has been busy. Yeah, I mean, I thought he'd been busy doing what we saw, which obviously wasn't all. That is absolutely amazing. And here, yeah, makes sense now, because we saw the tools. Yeah, we did. We saw the tools, and this is we did see the cheese, and I did say it'd be about cheese. So this is... It should be the cheese one. Yeah. Dairy of the Monastery of Castille, apple tree number 2. So the apple trees are more than what they appear to be. They actually are apple trees that produce apples, and it looks like there's a group of them. Right, okay. There we go. So it's beginning to take shape a little bit more, and JM Gaming's been a lot more busy than I thought. Yeah, because obviously we couldn't see all this lot, so it's quite amazing. It is. And yeah, potatoes remove foliage. It is that month. Right, fantastic. So that's that one. This we didn't visit because it didn't look like anything on the map. Whereas it is actually JM Gaming's own, which I keep threatening and saying I really must use. I was literally on about it the other day. I said, oh, well, yeah, it's... I seem to always go, and I was saying this, it's a bit like anything. You can overuse it. I was thinking of... I did used to do it with the BGA. I used to be like BGA all the time. And then, like, I thought, oh, come on, you got to do something with this. We saw, but we... King's Pond markets, right? Well, this is exactly what Marche de la Mer Dre actually means. So there you go, King's Pond. This one looks almost the same. Yeah, this one, yeah. Ooh, only there's bushes around that. That was unobscured, whereas now it's obscured a little. Right, smashing. Yeah, now these are okay. I really loved the elephant one, the circus. I found that quite amazing. Yeah, mostly apart from the grates, that was not here. I can't remember if the bins were. I think they were. I do think they were. There was one thing I did notice I did miss though, even on the original one, and that's this here, which we didn't go to that at all. And is there anything? Yeah, we've been to the animal dealer. Did we go again though to see? No, they look new. No, they are the houses. Yeah, we saw that. Yeah, we did. We actually went to the gas station. So this is the last thing we have not seen. Heroneri Market. Wow. It is beautiful. It really is. And again, this is subject to change, although I would imagine that most map makers, when they do something like this, don't suddenly think, oh, let's completely change it. I think it may be a little bit of tweaking afterwards, or if someone made a comment that was, or you see something that's not working, floating trees and all that type of stuff is what I'm sort of talking about. That, yeah, corrections rather than mass changes. So there we go. Finally done everything. Let's have another look at this, because I'd imagine when I said that it was floating, that it's not floating anymore, that's the ground layer. Yeah, we saw the horse, that we could see. But I think, mind you, this is me, I'm not terribly perceptive, so I probably missed the first. Oh wow, that's a bit of thing on the ground. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that, or whether it could be supposed to be muck. And this is the one thing that was like the level was all strange, which it really isn't. So the ground layer, now that is one thing I sort of had a clue at this kind of thing, because when a map goes bad, I had this on Frontier where the ground layer just looked like straw, and it really was completely different to that. Full stop. Let's just get a bit of work done as well. Yeah, this is, I suppose, this is the only thing I would say, and that is, ooh, it's a bit of a, no, you don't turn it on, it's just rolls over like that. It's a little bit underpowered, I think, isn't it? Or was it? I don't know. I can't remember. We shall have a look. I do really like it, though. Yeah, it's more reasonable, I think, than the other 12 meters. So I've often used the one that you can also plant with 12 meter. I will have a look. Yeah, words fail me. I sort of I woke up at the start, as you do sometimes, and so yeah, it's funny, but I was just to say this. I used to pick up my lad who used to go do a bit of nightclubbing when he was in his younger days. I used to pick him up from Skegness, and I did notice when you first wake up and you're driving, you're not fully functional. Your proper fully functions. It's like your body wakes up in stages. And this is the scientific me that does notice these type of things. Yeah, your reactions are not as good. You're sort of all right, and obviously you're driving down a country lane in the middle of the night, like 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that. So it's not like it's deadly dangerous or anything. But oh, hang on, that didn't do all of the weeds. I can see a bit that he missed. So does that mean that some of this is? We'll try that bit again. Sometimes it is, yeah. Most of it has. Might be the odd weed that's actually bigger than it looked then. And, like the stage 2 ones. because it did look like and say it was like small, but perhaps it's now changed its mind and it's some of it's big. No, I'm not going to time that. See, this is it. What I really would like to, I suppose I'd like to, I'll tell you why. I'd like to get us right to harvest and get the harvest done so that JM Gamer can see from start to finish. Yeah, I was quite obviously. I take this quite seriously. If you say you're going to beta test for someone, I think you've got to try and it's a commitment. And obviously, I'm not being nasty, but JM Gaming, I've been sort of like looking at his maps for a long time. Let's just try that bit again, because this bit here could have been the fact that it's a weird angle. No, it's just not. For some reason, not liking that patch. So there might be bigger weeds, like the level 2 ones. Or I might just not like that patch, because these look exactly the same, really, to me. They do. Could be the angles that we're going at as well on the field. It is a sort of hilly-ish field, isn't it, with a few undulations. But we did try that particular patch of weeds from lots of different angles, so there's only so much rolling around with this that I can actually do. It wasn't that bad, or it didn't look this bad when I first looked at it, but now all of a sudden it's like the weeds have grown. We've not sped time up or anything, we've not gone through it, so other than us just like wandering. So I think we've done everything, apart from we didn't roll, obviously, that much I admit to. Yeah, if there's anything, I mean, well, I know we've got a lot of cash. We've got a lot of cash because we're really hoping that we get a, we can go through the winter. We've done the last of the grass cutting, and yeah, that's our only means of income through the winter to tide us through. It's not like one of the lorts that's going to bring us 30 grand a month in all of our one. Well, that's true. Yeah, most of it came. Some of it came. 100 odd grand came from our. I think we've done all of our business, haven't we? If I remember, as I say, I'm just waking up. So literally, silage. Yeah, we've got nothing to do with the silage at present. The only business that we did do was. Why is the digestate now switched off? We have switched that off because obviously the silage digestate is now done. I did switch it off because I said there was only a little tiny bit. That's right, I do remember. Yeah, because it doesn't do it. Yeah, I do actually remember now. Yeah, so let's unfold this and get this done. Yeah, well, now a new little tractor. Yeah, I think I've only ever had that on one other Let's Play, and that was on. Which one was it? Mini Brun. Nope. Yeah, it was on Mini Brun. I really did quite like it. We were struggling for tractors, and it did drop, and I thought, well, I need tractors. So I thought, well, it's not. I don't think I'd ever not had it before, but like often it depends on what you've got. If you've got no tractor, 100 and something horsepower tractor is actually better than not having a tractor. But if you'd got lots of 100 horsepower tractors, you're not going to want another one, are you, basically? But I was thinking for us here, there's lots of little jobs that a little yard tractor could do, and it doesn't matter if it's 100 horsepower or even 68 or anything like that. So it's not a bad tractor either. No, I'm not like saying it's bad or anything. That's not what I'm saying. I did have it, and I did gain a respect for it. So JM Gaming's, this is a little bit more hilly, isn't it, than I remember it. So yeah, I think JM Gaming's tweaked this one a little. Some of these weeds are not playing ball. Yeah, the odd one is refusing to budge, but most of them are budging. Yeah, I always wonder with something like weeding whether if every single weed has got to be gone for your, or whether it's got to be a percentage, and it's surely, or like there's no point in you weeding unless you totally eradicate it. It's my kind of strange brain, the way that it works. Especially with programming, you know, when someone's programmatical things, it's completely different from life. Yeah, this is sort of like that people have programmed this, and people can program things. Yeah, obviously coming from IT, when I did my original first ever thing at school, which it was called computer studies back then. Yeah, there was an old saying, and it's garbage in, garbage out, or GIGO as they used to call it, and it is true. It's programming is only as good as the programmer, and that is still true to this day. So, and I've got to be honest, I'm not calling Giants bad programmers either. No, I've got to be honest. On the main apps, I've one of their biggest supporters where mechanics and physics is. I've got to be honest, I am a massive fan of them with that. It really is. They do a very, very good job. So I think we've enough tractors, little ones now. Yeah, I do. I think that's spot on. We've got the truck as well, which also will do the odd thing like the... yeah, did I start everyone's engines? I don't think I did. This needs repairing, doesn't it? Have we got... No, I don't... It's one of the few things we didn't actually grab was a... Or did we? Is it on the back of the... It is! We did remember. Wow. Shock horror. Let's see, can we find my hand? It's the only thing with having a partial hand. I do really want to repair it, honestly. Right. Smashing. Now that, I don't worry about starting up. That is almost like having automatic start immediately. Yeah. Yes, Marty, for those who don't know, Marty, unless of course they've changed it, you can leave your engines running forever in the game, or you could. I tried it one day. I left these engines running when I first had the mod that keeps my engines running, because normally when you go away it starts to switch off after like a few minutes. Well, I've got a mod on that literally, because I've been creating content, it's one of the most important mods to me. Again, I forget who makes it, but it's a fantastic mod. Not automatic engine stop, it stops them from switching off. So yeah, I was worried. I thought, well, it's going to lose my fuel, but it doesn't. You can leave your engines running on the game. It does it as soon as you start to move, so you can have your engines going like forever, and it'll be quite happy with that. If you'd got the same mod on as myself, if you go away, then basically it starts to work. Right, we're going to go up to the house, and we are going to go through till tomorrow. We've done our... Yeah, we've done our... oh, that's the point. The house may be slightly different as well. There's a few lights. Now, that I have noticed. Yeah, there's trees as well that we didn't have before that we do have now. Oh, wow, look at the detailing on that. Wow, fun. Indeed. Indeed fun. Yes. Smashing now then. Okay, fun. Let's have a look as well. I think it should be... Oh, no, we do everything we remember. I must have left the pickup header on. I thought I'd... No, I've taken... Some mods I swap in and swap out. So I've got that Macadon header, but it's not got the other component that you need to make that work. Right, so then, let's go to sleep. And it is 9 o'clock, I believe. Yeah, it is 9. We're going to whiz through as much as we possibly can, because I'd like to show JM Gaming... Yeah, the growth and all the rest of it, to make sure that everything's okay, and especially the harvest. So we're looking for a harvester, but yeah, as I know, quite frequently when you're looking for some... Oh, the forage pickup with 63% off. Now that is fantastic. That we are going to say yes to, because that is unbelievably reasonable for that. We've got a stone picker. Isn't that a bit excessive? I think it is. It's is it? Is it excessive? No, it picks up stones really quickly, and it's 24,000. Yeah, you know we will do. How much is the cup? Yeah, go on then. Right, smashing. Okay, so we're spending money like water. Hopefully we will have money left for actually doing this. So let's go through till, yeah, I can't really see. No, this time of year there's not that much growth on the field. So we can see they've grown. They grew straight away. Probably better to have a look at the growth stages on the map. Yeah, I'm trying to get my volume level right on the microphone. I have noticed this before, and it seems to be true of like all of my microphones, even the really expensive ones, but the volume level goes up and down, because obviously as a human sometimes if you get a bit excited, it's basically learning to train yourself that you don't. Let's have a look at these. Yeah, the green is not the first green now, it's about the second or third colour, so it's everything, and we can see by the ready to harvest across the map that particular function of the map is definitely completely working. So let's have a look. Ooh, wow, how many lizard WMXLs? Wow, the quick bale. What have we got? We have got a little forage dragon and a little windrower. So I think probably might be time to break ship. And I think we're going to go for the lizard WMXL. We'll have one as a fertilizer spreader, but that's really for the future. Yeah, and we will go for the quick bale. You would not. Yeah, I think we're going to go for. Now, what have we made? We've got John Deere, haven't we? We'll go John Deere. We don't want the visual hitch. We do want the rear hitches. No, we'll put that on, because the one good thing is if you don't have the rear hitch, you can actually tow things behind. Silage additive tank would seem appropriate. No, we're doing that mistake again. We don't want anything like the quick bale, although it is useful for straw bales later on. No, I think we'll say no. That's 155 horsepower. No, we need bigger ones now. Yeah, so you've got to be more. I've got to be sort of more with it. It's true, right? So otherwise, we're going to spend money. It's a cracking deal. But for what we want to do to put grass in the Omatana, we don't want something that already does that, because that's the entire stupendous ability of the two mods I'm using now, is the fact that you get digestate from the grass. So really the ARM team's square baler is perfect. I often forget this because I try to be led by sales. Ooh, great with the lights on, so we're alright. Let's have a look. No items, it's that month, so we will go to sleep again. It is snowing, so probably the snow will settle by the morning. I was trying to think if we got any trees on this one to cut or anything to do in the winter, but really we've just got crops, 2 fields of crops, and a little tiny bit of a generator to fend off the wolves from our door. Right, switch that light up. Oh, yeah, I was right about the snow. Oh, leasing costs, you didn't send it back. Ah. Yeah, return. Yes, my bad. I meant to do that ages ago. Right, nasty moddings, that turns up a lot. Now, we've already got the TPS. So, but what about the trailer? It's very good value for a 35 cubic metre, but you could buy the Omatana 30 tonner for exactly the same. And there's one bit of a flaw with this. It's very slow. It is. So do you know, all things considered, we're going to say no. So it's January, so now going into February. The winter is yielding to the beginnings of spring. Yeah, not that you'd feel it till March, but yeah. Seasons don't just start and end when we say they do, really. Right, so... Ooh, Scout 32. Now, I'd normally go for 16,000, so 12 metre spread. Now we've got a decent mower. That I'm going to say yes to. And I think we're going to go John Deere Green. No, that was not likely to be the one that... We'll just go for, yeah, it's Aria Scout Red. Didn't know it got a red, it's of its own. So we will indeed buy that for 8149. Pretty much half price. And then we're going to go through, yeah, money's, yeah, we know we're spending the money, but the one thing you always need at the beginning of a Let's Play is things like tools. So yeah, it's your tools. So the sails are such an absolutely, I say it's, to me this is not much difference, because the one beautiful mod I had in FS19 was the second-hand equipment mod, which made everything look awful, but it really was very good. So it was very similar to this, and you could put a bonus on everything. It was a... Right, we don't need the light now. It's not rain. Yeah, it is, but it's not raining. Oh, it is. I can see it now. I can see the raindrops. I can. It's only a little bit of rain. It's just see the odd little speckle. So, right, all in one fast. Titan header unreal. Now header, not that. But then you'd need to go big. But there's only trouble with this type of thing. But it is 50% off. It really is something we probably could buy. Surprising how frequently this 13.8 metre header, sometimes a draper, sometimes not, but you can't, beggars can't be choosers, so it's 27,000. So yes, we're going to say yes to that. Cedar, now we are looking for a cedar, and I do say about this, so we will go for holes as... should we go for the Voltra? Oh, it is in the Voltra configuration. Transport wheels. Do we need... Oh, does that go... So you can do it sideways? Ah, okay. It must do. Right, okay, we'll do that. Then we will have the transport wheels too. For going straightwards if we need to. Yes, indeed. For 6,039, we will go for that. It's a little smaller than I'd like. And the... not owned that yet. What is its horsepower? 75. Yes. Again, it's small though. I'm not being horrible. Now then, we do need. So we got the header though. We could really. Yeah, I couldn't go for my case though. That was the one thing that I couldn't do. So we're in March. Hopefully, by next month, the rain will stop. We can go to 8 o'clock now. So our fields, now remember you have got grass to cut. It is our only means of income, so we can, I'm tempted for this particular year to actually just go through, because it's more about the testing than it is about me playing the game as I normally would. Now that is growing. We can see that the green is definitely changing as well, I'd imagine. Can I jump into... Is anything there I can visit, like one of the buildings? I'm sure you can. Yeah. Just want to see the grass. Yeah, the grass is ready to cut, so we're taking a hit for the team, you could say. We are, but it's, we're going to do it. We're going to miss the grass, which is our only means of income, until, now the Impress is not a bad one, but again, I could get the arm teams. Now this is very, very long and does require a lorry, but we could buy for the future. It's brilliant for baling, especially with a square baler. 9774, I think we will. That's it. We're going to be filling the shop soon. That's the one thing I am going to say. So August, April, so we're going to May. I think our crop is ready July, August. So, not doing so good for the... well, we've got a header. We We can always lease one this first year. That's why I'm not worried too much about the equipment. If you get the chance to buy a piece of equipment, yeah, the flowers are forming now, so... oh, the Duras. I don't think the Duras is quite... it's almost half price. Oh, now then. Now we're talking. It is 175 horsepower with the possibility of going up to a 220 for just 22,000 more. Let's go. We'll buy it as is though, because that's a big chunk of change. But we do need, that's a medium, what I'd call a medium sort of size tractor. So I think we'll go for that, and we will say yes. Fantastic. Now then, we're leaving it just, yeah, we can, as I say, we can lease the first year. We're sort of sacrificing, because we could be earning a bit from the grass, but we're really doing this just because we are beta testing, not playing the game per se. We are, you know what I mean, it's yeah, I'm here for a purpose, and that purpose is beta testing and not to earn cash. I suppose I could have left the Lords, but again, it's earning money from a generator, not from your own. No, that's definitely not turned. Oh, we have a harvester that won't cope with that header. 270 horsepower if you go for the upgraded version for an extra 6,005. Is this the additional decals mega threshing system? I love the decals on this. I do. I am tempted, because I'm not being funny, it's actually quite appropriate. I know we've got a big header, we could do that for when we go bigger. This suits what we're doing right now. It's a, how big is the tank? 750. It's not bad for a starting harvester. Or do we? No, we've got that header. It does seem a bit, yeah, we might have to lease one. We might. So, still 8 o'clock. I think it's ready in the morning. What I'm seeing it saying is that what's the point in buying another header and another, yeah, to that when you've got that? We could just lease one and in the long run get something. There's some decent Lexians, old Lexians that are reasonable. It's quite, there we are ready. I thought so. Right. Time forager. 25 cubic meter for 7,000. Now that is reasonable. Yeah, it is. So that one we're going to go for yes. And that probably would have done for the class. Seed crops like wheat, barley. Right, okay then. We are going to grab a... I'm going to ask the shop, as you would if you was leasing from a shop. We're going to grab... oh, how are we going to grab the header? I think it's time for us to go up to the shop. I do, and see what we've got, because we could always lease a dolly. So let's pop up to the shop, because both of our fields are ready to... I'm going to say one thing, and that is pretty much what I was just saying before. Yeah, this is testing, so I'm going to go the extra hard, because we really are trying to test for JM Gaming, so we are going to reset on camera, something I very, very infrequently do, because I don't believe in doing that type of thing. All we need is tight head run reel, reset yes, and we do need to repair that, but we're also going to grab a harvester, because I'd like to get this done this session, even if it's a little longer than normal. I'm going to try to think what we're going to do. Yeah, we have the really good Lexians, as I was just saying, you need those really to do something like a 13.8. Strangely enough, the case will just about manage it, but its pipe's not long enough, really proving that it wasn't really meant for that type of thing. Yeah, these Lexians do 390 horsepower. So actually, what are you getting extra for this? Is it just the year? I'll just show you. I've frequently gone for this one. It's still 305 to 390. It is. So why would I... Perhaps you're missing a few little bits and bobs that you could get. Yeah, it's the pipe that's the... we can almost afford it, but it would cripple us, and we need... So how much to lease you? The only trouble is, I find, we're going to have to do it, is you'd be lucky to make 11,533 from our little fields. But yeah, we're doing this for a reason, so we'll take the hits. We have got... Ooh, okay, let's just turn away for a minute, and we will just reset that, being as it's like leaning over the edge. Right, now we're going to reset that. Smashing. I'd imagine with having that big thing that we could easily cope with this. We do need to repair that though, so let's go grab that. And have we got we've got our original, which I think is more than going to be enough. In fact, we could leave it down here, because I think we're not going to have 20 tons in that little field at the top. We'll just stick this here for when it's finished. Yeah, because this really is more about us testing. Yeah, we didn't do badly on the weeds. There's not many that have... oh, no, we need that for the... Yeah, it's the repair. We need to repair the header. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, we could start the mower off though as well. We could remember the inner farmer that we are. We set this. Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, I would actually like to set that going. Let's repair this. Repair for 220, yes. Fantastic, that well worth that. So we got an absolute bargain with that. We're halfway there. Ooh. Let's get that on. In fact, no, let's get the grass underway first. We want... Yeah, actually, you will do fine. Let's grab... Let's move the John Deere out of the way. Straight back. I hate that when you do that, when you grab the same tractor that you dropped out of. Right, set this little lot going. You may have noticed I actually used the same course. Yeah, it was Courseplay makes some minor adjustments. I didn't realise. I think it's a fairly new sort of thing, but yeah, it's right. Because this won't have a course, so we want it's 50, 6.8 metre load, activate, and we used the same course for the windrower. Fantastic. Set this going. Probably is best to start the windrower at the same time. Then they're sort of chasing each other, but you've got as much chance of them bashing into each other if you start them straight away, or as you have as a... So we want first, and we don't see anything at all. Yeah, sometimes they're going to hit each other no matter what you do. It's not always possible to actually... right, so let's... Oh, I think it's got that course. No, it's not. It's got 94. Yeah, 50. 6.8 metre clear load. Activate. And then we're going to crack on with the harvest. I will go into a bit of a time lapse, because otherwise this will have been a monster session. We're not going to finish the grass. We're just going to make a start. Yeah, it's going to take way too long to do everything. No, we won't. We'll leave the grass just cutting. We're going to get cracking because we'll be in charge for this. We need to... Yeah. Now, this is funny. If you fold, I've pressed fold, it takes about... Yeah. Oh, that was quicker than it was the other day. Yes, instant unfold. Ooh, now then. Is this going to let us do this? I mean, can we get through the gate? That's what I mean. We've not got anything like a... All depends on the type of fence and the fall and rise of the thing. You can, on some maps, you can just scud above them. You can see we're sort of scraping. It also varies by the height of the harvester. Apologies for this. Yeah, it's the one thing I didn't really think of. I don't really want to get rid of all of JM Gaming's hard work. We did... Oh. We have unfolded. We have. Oh, we haven't. 5. Okay. I'm getting used to this. I'm trying to get used to this. So that might be what I keep forgetting to do. Folding the header or unfolding the header. Right. I'm going to say my words. We're going to go into a time lapse. Oh, straw. Enable straw swap. Fantastic. Right, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, we'll leave those two going. Yeah, the windrow is slightly faster, isn't it? But obviously the also causeway is supposed to stop for its, yeah, the one that's leading, but they don't always listen. Yeah, so we're going to return the, yeah, also we're going to reset that as well. Yeah, I did use mechanics to my full. I wouldn't normally do that in a normal Let's Play, but we are beta testing. Yeah, we are. It's true. I wouldn't do that normally. Obviously, the other thing is I've forgotten. I've not got front loader yet. Yeah, so we are going to need we don't need the scanner yet. We've already done that. So that's the transport wheels. So I think you might need some sort of attacher to. It's that I'm thinking. That's what we're going to be using next session to grab the grass and the straw. 25 cubic meters is the biggest one we've got, so we'll repair these two up here on camera. We've got that beautiful thing for the bales, but we're not doing bales, we're doing loose this time, so yeah, it'd be quicker. 25 tons at a time. It's a lot quicker than the forage, and this also is a little bit fast. Yeah, it's not that's the whole thing why you only can do it yourself. You can't have a worker to do it. Right, so repair yes, and repair yes. Fantastic. But I think we're going to leave it there. I'm going to leave the grass running, and next session we're going to pick the grass up. So, but we did better than I thought. Yeah, it's when I said about we're not going to break even, about 11,000. It's going to translate to almost about 19 tons of canola, which even if you sold it just as canola, would be 20 something, so we would have made 10 grand, which definitely nasty when you consider farming, especially like when you're struggling, you've not got your harvester. That's not bad. I mean, you can see that obviously you double that. You wouldn't want to keep leasing, and obviously we did lease a big one really because we weren't that worried about yeah, it was more about getting the harvest done quickly. It would have been far better and cheaper for me to lease one of the little masses. It would have cost me much less, but I wanted to hit it. Well, we've got our header already, so it's more about that than anything else. We are going to make enough from the grass. We've got this cut, and I would imagine we've got one more cut before the end of the year, and we will be doing that because obviously I'm trying to farm as well, but the real big thing is to do the beta testing for JM Gaming, so we're going to need to do that as well, aren't we? Yeah, otherwise it'll not do its seek and find thing. See, we're not very far from our place really. Bit of a tight turn though. Let's let these two, Citra and Diane, the legend that it is. Ooh, we need to pull over. This is a little bit, yeah. No, I'm literally nearly at the fence, mate, and you're not. Yeah, your road position's terrible, and obviously no fear of a tractor. Then he knows he's programmed by giants and that he's an immovable object that can thrash me no matter how big I am. Yeah, that's the terrain. It's because I'm on the grass. It's wobbling me around. Right, now this is a little bit... That's a little bit tight. It is, I suppose, probably made for small to medium equipment really, if I'm going to be totally truthful. So yeah, our header really, I suppose the fact that we didn't get through that speaks volumes about the fact that JM Gaming really wasn't making it for that type of header size. So yeah, perhaps in a way, but sometimes you've got to go with what you've got. It really was a cracking deal. So then let's yeah, this is one that you've got to do yourself really, but at least we've got twice as much. Right, let's grab the mower that's going to stop our windrower. Nice big windrows. Mind it would be, it is the like the level. Yeah, it's like what Keith wants to say, grade 3. It's third growth stage. Oh my life, sometimes. Let's get this last little bit done. Manages very nice. It's got a beautiful turning circle, this has. Beautiful. Yeah, so I did quite fall in love with it. Obviously, there are some. It's a little Fendt. You'd expect it to have a good, but not all of the Fendt ranges. They're not all stupendously. Yeah, there's some medium ones. Now that patch of grass there, we can't smooth it for now though, because we'll destroy the grass. Yeah, we do want to do that. Trouble is, you can't remember where it is. See where the sacrifice. Yeah, there's still a bit of smoother near that needs doing on that corner there. Fantastic. There we go. So we at least finished the field. Next session we're going to grab that, because this is our only business. Really. Yeah, I mean, this is our only means. Well, the canolas, obviously. Yeah, we've got the. Yeah, that's a point. We've also got the windrowing to do. Mind you, no, I think we'll just grab it with the forage pickup. We're very lucky to have that. That was a right boon. As soon as I saw that, I thought, oh wow, because it's normally out of my price range. It is quite expensive for a little struggling farmer, not like the original one in FS19 that was very reasonable as well. So it's so when it's on a deal, a special deal like that, it's well worth snapping up. And you'll frequently see me feature it. Right, we need to send that back. I did mean to do that. Yeah, now we can see it. I will have asked the shop to pick that up in the interim. Oh, we have lights as well in the yard. One floodlight, and then we've got normal little lights over that side. So, right. So then, another. Well, year actually on in Vouilly Normandy. Yeah, it is. Let's have a look at our years now. You should see that we've actually been here for 2 years. So, in fact, another month, and I think it will say 3, because we've basically done an entire year. You start on year 1, so we're into year 2, and we're about to hit August again. So it depends. Is it still 2? I'm not sure. I'm not going to go into it. So we have got a little tiny bit of canola in there, 18.5 tons in here. We've got no means of storing it other than staying inside here, and there's a bit on the ground, as we know. Would like to make into oil, which would mean that we'd get 9 and a bit thousand in oil, because it is worth so much more than, yeah, if we look at no, that was the right, it was the right one. If we look at this at oil, it's worth an awful lot more. An awful lot more. 5,000 per ton, so that would be 5 times 9, which would be 45,000 versus selling the canola for 10. But obviously in the first year, whatever. That is a point. What about the edible triggers? But I insist, if I'm going to use edible triggers, that we have a building, even if that means it costs us more than I think. I would like to go farmers, yeah, but it's a bit big. We have got plenty of space. It would suit this map, but I think we're going to need to shift a bit of stuff. So I will do that, yeah, on camera next session. So yeah, I'd like to. We've got to do it now though, because the farmer Jeb will do it anyway. It's stupendously good. We could actually put it right here. It would make sense why you would stick that next to the building. We do also need a front loader though, and we also need a bucket. Oh no, we don't. We've got the pickup, the forage pickup, so we don't at all. Right, let's just quickly grab that, and we're going to stick that down, and then that is the end. And then off camera I will get rid of the No, that sounds awful. Get rid of. Yeah, I don't mean that at all. Right, so we need to grab that because I'm afraid I might lose it. It's the only reason I'm going to grab it off there, because when I place it, it's a little bit close to where the Farmer Jeb will go, because the Farmer Jeb is going to take a lot of room. So 700 odd. Let's force tip that just there. I think we can escape from that. Right, so then, yeah, obviously this is all turning space because you've got your two things, but there it's not, but it is still going to come out a lot. It is big. It's, to be honest, it's the type of thing that you could do as a centre. That might still be in the way. It is big. It's the only thing that we'd have here because you've not got room for anything else, but it is a really good. Yeah, I'm thinking what can I do to make it work. I'm trying to look at these. Sugar mill, spinnery, grape processing, oil mill. The trouble is, it's the normal giants thing. It does sort of suit us a little bit though, because it'd be smaller, but yeah, I'm trying to think of long term. I'd sooner spend. It is big, admittedly, but it is a very good value. The old General Mill by Farmer Jeb. It's one of my favourites. I've got to be honest. Farmer Jeb is. I mean, yeah, the farm factory is about the same size. I think it might. No, I don't think it's the same building. I think it's slightly different. I think. Yeah, it is. I think Farmer Jeb's is unique. So we're getting close now. Here we go. And what we need is that side there, and well, you don't need that back thing, I don't think. It is bigger than you think though. With those, yeah, we'll put it in V mode because we don't really need that back thing. I did know it was going to take up a lot of room. It did. What matters is how flat that front thing is. You can see that we're not going to be able to manage to put anything else down. It was as flat as a pancake though, so we're right. So we should not see any like bits that are hidden or gone into the ground, just fitted in. But I did want to put this in as well. I didn't want to, like, even though you don't technically use it, that is the central thing that we're going to revolve the Let's Play around. Yeah, when it becomes a proper Let's Play, that is. So yes, this is the Farmer Jeb. For those who don't know about it, it is stupendous. I think also we are going to have some a couple of olive and grape gardens for productions to actually help with this. I do, because that's why I like it on a European or an American map, because you can then do the grape juice and the olives for the grape juice and olives oil, and it is a really good business. I won't go too mad. I'll just have 2 of them. Or do we have 4? And we don't. We just have them watered. Yeah, because you can water and. Yeah, G866 Mods is the maker of the production shed, and he also makes the bestest garden stroke production. No, I can't say that's unfair on the other modders, but it's the one that I like the best. Let's put it that way. Yeah. So all that remains to be said for this particular session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey on this beautiful map that doesn't look terribly far off being finished to me. Yeah, JM Gaming is now starting to do as we saw, the productions on the map, and we ought to be working. Obviously, if we're talking about cheeses, we need to have cows. Yeah, now. Yeah, that's one thing so far. There's no place for cows here. You're going to have to buy like a field or something nearby to actually do the cows. Again, it's early days. You don't know that JM Gaming hasn't thought of that, and that it would be in the finished sort of thing, or maybe it is that we're supposed to build that up. I was right about Field 93 though. Yeah, obviously it's gone a bit monstrous on this corner here, and that's the bit I couldn't get, the bit where you can see the canola still there. That's because it's too monstrous. It is. We ought to smooth it now, because that's, yeah, it's just too vicious for the harvester to actually manage. And JM Gaming loves these monstrous, but yeah, I can't harvest. So yeah, all that remains to be said is, I think I've said thank you for watching, haven't I? If not, thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.